Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is claiming victory or like planning a big party, making announcements, bragging about an achievement or some sort of milestone that at the last moment doesn't really happen or falls through or somebody else gets chosen. This is something that gets lost at the last moment. So if you get really, really excited because, you got tickets to a really great show, nobody else could get tickets, and then you lose those tickets. It's like that, right? You've already told everyone, you've got these great plans, you're super excited about it. Maybe you even want people to be a little bit jealous, and then something changes that landscape. There's a change in terms of whether or not you actually have that. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchanta. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Hello, Carrie. How's it going? We're going to start with the Marigold Tarot. What else do we have? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see if it comes back out. Six of Cups in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot. Interesting because we have the Chariot in the reverse. So this is somebody who, it's like they're packing, getting excited for a trip they're going to go on, and then it gets canceled. There's an unexpected change, and somebody who was celebrating or telling everybody, guess what's going to happen? Guess what, I get to do, or guess what I have? Guess what I won? And then the circumstances change. Four of Rings or the Four of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. I think there's somebody that was really frustrated by, I could call them the Chariot for now. This person who was about to claim victory or did claim victory, tell everybody, what's going on. It could be one of those situations where we specifically told you, you can't tell anyone. We have to, let the people know who didn't get the job first that they didn't, because we don't want you to be the one that tells them, right? And then you go and you blab to all your coworkers that you got the promotion, and then it gets back to them, and then they decide to go with somebody else. It's like you couldn't follow the rules. You didn't do what was required. So now we can't actually hire you or can't actually let you win that. King of Wands in reverse, Temperance, and the King of Cups in the reverse. And that's when the temper tantrum starts. Even though I do feel like this change is making it right. Like this is somebody who did not win, or this is somebody who wasn't supposed to get that promotion. This is somebody who wasn't supposed to be claiming victory. They're still very angry and pouting, taking their frustrations out on others. Six of Rings or Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Two of Rings or the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like for many of you, this has to do with a friendship, a job offer, or a work situation, some sort of partnership. And initially, the Four of Wands says, okay, this is mine. I got it. I'm pretty confident that it's mine. So I'm going to start telling everybody it's mine. This could be like somebody who's trying to buy a house, right? And their offer initially is accepted, and then during negotiations, things kind of go south. So don't get too attached. Don't be talking about things that aren't 100% yet. You know what I mean? Hello, dude. Second arrival. How's it going? I'm doing well. Let's get let's get a few from the situations deck. What else do we have? Love affair in the reverse and grip in the reverse. So the other words are on the love affair card, dirty little secret and down low. And with the grip card, it also says anchor, chains, and weighed down. Again, both of them are in the reverse. Someone couldn't keep a secret. You were supposed to keep the secret. And because you did not keep the secret, now it's not yours. Now it's up for grabs again. Now it's going to someone else. So we have somebody that is frustrated and feeling like they need to take action. They need to do something because they feel like they've been cheated out of something they were pretty sure was theirs. When they try to press, when they try to say, you know, hey, that is really mine, or I don't know why you're making this difficult for me, they realize there was something very accurate about the update that reflected them as the loser. And when they look at the data, when they look at the facts, they can't really argue them. Oh, I guess I really did lose, or I guess I really don't stack up against that person. And if they were to get that job offer, that kind of makes sense. I don't know that I really want to admit it, but yeah, I suppose. This is the Tarot of the Nile. I like it. What else do we have? Page of Cups. The Chariot again. We could have Cancer energy featured prominently in your chart or your person's chart. The Moon in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, I moved a little too quickly on this. I'm going to tell you guys a story. There was one time where I got a job offer. I was very excited to leave a job that I had. And I put in my 2 weeks notice before everything was finalized. And then they pulled back the offer. And I found myself without a job because I had put in my 2 weeks notice. I had the offer in hand, but they didn't actually, like I should have waited until the first day apparently. And then I was like, oh, well, guess I'll go look for another job. Don't worry, you guys. I found one. I think it literally took me like 7 days. It was a stressful 7 days. But I did it, you guys. Hello, Moonlight. How are you doing? So this is like, you better know how many chickens they are before you count them, which kind of makes no sense. But, you know, like, you got to really like be accurate before you start talking about what's going on. And if somebody asks you to keep a secret and it impacts how things go for you, then for the love of God, please keep the secret, right? I'm good, thank you. So there's bad news because it gets back to whomever asked this to keep secret, that it was not kept secret. And you've been out here telling everybody what's going on, that you won, that you got the job offer, or that you know, I don't know, won the lottery. You made the problem happen because you didn't listen when I asked you to be secret or secretive. Knight of Cups. So this offer, Four of Swords, not going to happen. At least not for the Chariot. But this is a really important moment. Just like that moment was really, you know, it taught me something, right? You got to have plans before you destroy what you got. And this person doesn't really, it's not their approach to think about the consequences every time they do something. And even though they may have known better, now they really know better. I can't really do that and expect things to go the way they're supposed to. I think like I don't know, like a decade ago, there was someone who posted something on social media after getting a job offer. Maybe it was disrespectful. I think like maybe there was like a reply to somebody who worked at like NASA or something like that, like where they were excited to like have an internship or work. And they were rude on social media. Like, I already got my job. You can't do anything. And then they lost that job offer. It's like, you got to be careful. You can't just assume everything's going to work out. You got to like do your best by it. And if somebody asks you to keep things a little bit hush, then you got to keep things a little bit hush. So we've got the King of Wands, Four of Cups in the reverse, and the World. Whoever this is, obviously they're upset. They might throw a little bit of a temper tantrum. They might be a bit difficult to deal with. But I think when they think about it, when they reflect upon the situation, they realize that they could have handled it better. And maybe if they had been in the other person's spot, they would have made the same decision, you know? Thank you, Heather. I hope you're having a good day. What's up, Key Controller? Sounds good. Hello, Miss Princess. How we doing? So we have somebody that is closing a chapter where maybe they were a little bit more interested in getting good press than doing the right thing or listening to or respecting somebody else's wishes. This is the Mystical Cat. What else do we have? Hello, Lanikia. How are you doing? Chariot in the reverse. So we've got the Chariot from 4 different tarot decks, including the one where I only pulled 2 cards and one where I only pulled 1. So I'm telling you, there's some Cancer energy here. All right. Ooh. Emperor in the reverse. Stars. Sometimes setbacks are really opportunities. And even though this person initially is thinking, man, I really messed that up. I thought I had it made. I thought that opportunity was going to go really well for me. I guess I got a little too excited about it. Deep sigh. But I could at least learn a lesson from this. I could change up how I handle things like this and be a little bit more mature or be a little bit, I don't know, more understanding of why people ask things to be kind of, kept quiet or why things happen the way they do. They're starting to accept that this happened for a reason and that maybe they really did need to change their approach. Floating Cat, which is the Hanged Man, and Sky Queen in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. But there's differing energy. Sometimes when I do personal readings, I try to remind everyone that we all have free will. We all also have the ability to change our minds. I might feel one way about a person today, and I might completely feel the opposite way about them tomorrow. This is talking about how we have a little bit of up and down, trying to figure out how I really feel. I'm upset. I wish this didn't happen, but I kind of understand why it did, right? Hello, Aqua Beauty. What's going on? Hot chocolate sounds perfect. Ah, that's awesome, dude. Hello, Bobby. How's your day going? What else do we have? Now we have the Hermit in the reverse. And the Two of Sea, or the Two of Cups in the reverse. And the Fire Kitten, or the Page of Wands. I may have had to burn a few bridges. I may have been a little unwilling to admit that I wasn't handling it as best as I could, but I'm paying attention now. I realize this is something I need to work on. I'm going to have to do something about it. This is not easy for them because I think we had a little bit of pride at the beginning, right? But they're sensing that they have the ability to be in a better situation if they adjust this side of them. So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, or the Sea Queen in the reverse, and the Three of Sky or Three of Swords in the reverse. Control the controllables. There are going to be days, and maybe a lot of them, where you don't feel like you have a lot of control over the things that impact your life. But there are, every single day, things that you are able to control, one of which would be your mindset, your general outlook, right? This is somebody saying, I know what I can do. I'm empowered. I can make this better for myself. And when you look at it that way, instead of, they're telling me what to do, or I don't want to do it that way, it can be a little bit limiting and delay the good things in your life that are meant for you. This is somebody that is acknowledging they've been maybe a little bit pouty, a little bit difficult, and there's a way for them to fix this issue. And that's a lot easier than trying to fix an issue that you need somebody else to fix for you. All right, let's get a few. We'll go with the Earth and Bone Oracle. What else do we have? Serpent, number 32, rebirth, nonconformity, new approaches, and unconventionality. I know what I need to change. I know that I can change it. Number 17, prosperity. And done told you, if we make these little adjustments, if we are willing to be self-aware, not overly critical, right? But willing to admit, maybe I can edit this. Maybe I can, work on that. Maybe I can speak up more or less. Sometimes I talk too much, you guys. This is now I can empower myself to get in a better situation with regards to my finances or my stability by taking control of the things that enable me to be as successful as I can be. I'm not going to just blame everybody else for things when there are circumstances that I may have been able to handle just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Hello, Elise. How are you doing? What else do we have? Power lines, energy. I did say they're empowered. They're understanding now what happens when they make changes, how they can influence things that happen in their life. And a lot of that is because they're willing to do this introspection. What do I need to do? Not what do other people need to do differently so that I can be better or in a better situation. I want to achieve things. I want to do as best as I can. So I'm not going to hold myself back by being ignorant to what is actually holding me back. So we've got feather and messages. This person could be getting some guidance via dreams. This could also be a sign that we've got somebody taking advice and really paying close attention to it, which might be a bit of a departure for them from somebody that they respect. This is the Tattoo Tarot. What else do we have? Ten of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So even though it would have been really nice if I had been able to avoid this loss or this kind of like a dead end on an opportunity that I really thought was going to work out for me, if I pay attention to my intuition, if I learn from this situation, this loss can actually become a gain. It's not a loss if you learned from it. Strength in the reverse. 10 of Swords. Temperance in the reverse. The honesty part. They're willing to admit that they have brought about endings, or that they have maybe even shot themselves in the foot with regards to their temper or how they balance work with life, time management. I think most of it really has to do with mood and respect, general like professionalism. And that 10 of Swords in the middle, I don't know if you can see quite well. Try to make sure you can. There's a guy right there looking up at the hands that are stabbed. And this is the 10 of Swords card that makes me feel like we've got somebody who realizes that the problem, it was their fault. It was me. Oops, did I do that? Well, yes, you did. This damn Chariot card keeps coming out, you guys. Have I mentioned Cancer is important to this reading? We've got forward movement because of a change in perspective that has been a little bit delayed. But once this person starts being honest with themselves, starts feeling more so like they're empowered to make these changes rather than pressured to do so, their confidence increases. It's like an unexpected lift or bonus, right? Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? Oh, goody. We've got the Hermit in the upright and the King of Swords and the Five of Wands. It may not be easy. It may be a little bit, stressful at times, or it requires me to bite my tongue, not say what I really want to say. But at the end of it all, I have to appreciate that this is because I'm willing to do what it takes to get into a better situation or to learn what I need to learn. This is wisdom. Then the Sun in the reverse, huh? King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil. Here's the risk, my friend. Here is the challenge or the call to action. You are on the cusp of leveling up, of doing what it requires for you to get to that next level, for that prosperity to come your way. But there is a potential trap or something you could like trip over, right? Something that would return you back to that old way of thinking. And I feel like this is a very materialistic person that you are associated with. Could be a friend, could be somebody you work with, could even be the person that you're dating. Especially if this person that you're dating wants you to make a certain kind of coin so that they don't have to make a certain kind of coin. You know what I'm saying? If they're codependent on you, they may have like a twisted way of viewing what you should be doing for work, because it's really more about how much money do you give me? And that's not really a good motivation, is it? Hello, first time. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we've got 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the Hierophant. The number 5 is important. There's prosperity and wealth waiting for this person to level up, things get much easier for them with regards to their stability when they're willing to make these changes of theirs, having a different perspective, or even respecting what they learn from a mentor or somebody that they look up to. So we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Again, rejection ends up actually being an opportunity for this person. If they choose to work on this, they end up getting a better offer. This Two of Cups is the only Two of Cups that shows somebody shaking hands. And Two of Cups can sometimes be about a partnership, right? Or a deal. This is a better offer than the original offer, but it's only available to this individual if they complete this Hermit Hierophant process, being honest with themselves about what they could do better and how they could be more victorious in their career. So with the Three of Wands in the reverse, this feels like an unexpected offer. This could be the offer that you didn't get in the first place, or that you lost. You get a better offer from like the competitor or a different department within that company. All right, let's get a few from the Pulp Tarot. Hello, Frederick. What's going on? Hanged Man in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Hanged Man in the reverse, Queen of Wands from the last deck. This is a resistance to changing one's perspective, but realizing maybe I've been looking at it all wrong. And if I do change my perspective, I would be able to draw in what I want. I would be able to manifest the offer that I'm looking for. I've been looking at it all wrong. It's way easier than I thought it was. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles. So I really feel there's this friend or mentor or somebody who they respect that says, hey man, you're making it way harder than you need to. It's really just about what you can do to put yourself in the best possible frame of mind or, circumstances to get what it is that you're going after. Here's what you need to do. See how they're making plans? What else? Six of Swords, 10 of Swords. So what they previously felt they were doing completely wrong, or, man, that was really my fault. That's why I lost that offer. That's why I lost that deal. Now we have somebody saying, I feel so much more prepared to deal with this situation and to do right by it because I've looked at things differently, because somebody helped me to understand a different perspective. We've got the Tower, Ace of Swords in the reverse, Judgment. So when we have a realization or willingness to be honest with themselves, that's what changes everything. That Tower is a positive tower. It's not always a scary moment. This is somebody who is able to acknowledge, you know what, I maybe was lying to myself. Maybe I just needed to adjust my attitude a little bit. Maybe I just needed to control the controllables. And now things seem a little bit more doable, manageable. Again, confidence. I wish I'd called that. I was seeing the Magician. Okay, now I know what I'm capable of. Now I know how to use these tools at my disposal. Bring it. Let's see that interview. I'll give you the best answers you've ever heard. This is somebody who now feels like they can do exactly what they need to do. They're not going to go through this again. They appreciate that they've learned something from it, but they're ready to actually get to that next stage with an offer and not have to go through that heartache, you know? All right. This is the voyage of the soul. What else do we have? Vivid, imagination, lucidity, clarity, creativity, visions, clairvoyance. I see what I had been missing before. I understand things better now. I can get more if I'm willing to give more, or I can, understand why somebody maybe didn't like my approach before. Ethereal, heavenly, angelic, airy, mermaids, fantasy, and daydream. It is important for this Queen of Wands energy or Chariot to daydream. Envision the things that you want to have happening. This addresses whatever has been kind of following you around, making it difficult for you to get this prosperity that is destined for you. There's a little bit of a challenge here for some of you with regards to how you express your passion. Sexuality could be something that you need to change your perspective on or make different decisions regarding. We've got Evil Eye. This is clarifying the haunting card. There's someone sending you not so great energy. Somebody who wants you to lose things, wants you to fail, but you increase the protection against this evil eye the more you work on yourself. As you've been honest with yourself about what you could potentially change, this evil eye or this person who's been sending you negative energy is starting to realize that negative energy is actually just kind of bouncing off of you and hitting them instead. So keep going for it, okay? Universe. So there's protection from the universe or throughout it. God, source, intelligence, prayers, support, and above. You got somebody looking out for you. All right, this is the Kipper. What else do we have, please? Message of concern in the reverse. Sun wealth. You may be nervous, Queen of Wands, the next time you're in, the running for an opportunity. And I want you to remember that newfound confidence and how critical it is to your being successful. No need to be arrogant, right? Nobody likes that. Just, I'm pretty confident I can do that. We have sudden wealth, just like that prosperity card, that suggests there is wealth waiting for you when you work on these things. Adjudication. It's because you ascend that this wealth enters your life. I do feel like the number 7 is important. This sudden wealth card has 3 7s on it, and the Chariot is number 7. At least in most, I don't know if it's every deck. It looks like all of these, yeah. We've got bad health in the reverse. Your health is going to improve. Poverty in the reverse. Great fortune in the reverse. Don't get too focused on only seeing one direction or one path to what you want. Cast a wide net. There is a potential here that you're going to get distracted by something that doesn't actually offer you the prosperity that you're looking for. So this could be like a deceptive job description or, discussion regarding salary. Be sure to check your local laws about what you are, able to avoid answering in interview situations. In some states, I believe it's illegal for them to ask what you're getting paid right now, because that can, limit what they're willing to pay you, right? We've got thoughts in the reverse, occupation in the reverse. You came out as the magician, remember. Please keep in mind that you are able to manifest things. Queen of Wands is an excellent person when it comes to manifestation. When you expect bad things will probably be more likely to happen. When you envision and bring into existence what you really want to happen, that's going to make you more successful. There's a job here. It kind of feels like your confidence and your determination that it will end well without like spreading a secret or handling it disrespectfully is what gets you this job. Showing that what you didn't do right the last time is something that you are now capable of doing exceptionally well. That gets you this offer. All right. This is the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. No way, Miss Princess. That's wild. I'm doing well. Thank you, Rachel. Are you saying that? Did I ask you how you were, or are you saying that somebody else? Sorry, guys. It's the fourth reading of the day. It's hard to keep track of who I've been talking to. Especially if I've seen you in a couple of readings, so don't hate me. You will soon go on a long trip. Sickness is surrounding you, but will turn out for the best. Beware of a jealous woman. Investigate carefully before going into any new undertaking. Read the small print. There could be a deceptive job offer here or a deceptive job description. You are loved by all who come in contact with you. Now, don't let that go to your head. You're pretty awesome, but you don't want to get all cocky and whatnot. Your lucky number is 27, which is funny because I did say the number 7 was important. So keep a lookout. And I wish you the very best of luck. I want to see you super rich, okay? Hello, Voyager. How are you? I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. And I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.